now, a word from today's totally real sponsor, the King Kaching YouTube channel and Discord. That's right, guys. Today's video is sponsored by King Kaching. So, you guys need to go right now, like and subscribe, because 100% of my viewers are actually subscribed. And that's a lot. So actually, King Kaching decided to do a sponsorship with me to get all of you to unsubscribe. That's right. Unsubscribe, like, and then subscribe. Share the video, join the Discord server, and subscribe to today's second sponsor, the Dimma D Dimma Show. Or as I like to say, the Dimma D Dimma Show with the best podcast. That's right, guys. And thank you for listening to today's sponsor break. In case you guys don't know what Bad Piggies is, it was a mobile game that was a spin-off of the Angry Birds series released on September 27th, 2012. And Bad Piggies is probably one of the greatest games I have ever played in my lifetime, with its awesome storyline, as you can see on the screen right now. Its amazing puzzles, which leave for the user or the player to have creative imagination in order to solve the puzzle in very different and unique ways every time. And its replayability. Bad Piggies HD and normal are both masterpieces. They are probably the greatest games you could play on the mobile app stores. This game's puzzles having very unique and different mechanics, such as the engine, which will turn everything on at once, superpowering it to a state that it was better than what it was before, and the plunger wheels, which allow you to ride on walls. It can lead to some very unique and interesting levels that are actually fun to play. This game is not a cash grab because you don't have to watch an ad to get everything besides a cosmetic to make your piggy vehicle look different than it was before. Every single different level in this is unique mechanics, such as flying and getting an egg from one spot to another. In short, the gameplay, it's just amazing. There are parts where you're super fast, and the levels are supposed to go by in like 3 seconds, and there's others where you have to use your brain. You have to put on your thinking cap to make the perfect ultimate machinery in order to complete the level in time and get all of the stars. Ultimately, yes, the gameplay of Bad Piggies is incredible. It is perfect, awesome, and unique and awesome. After grinding your way out through multiple levels, you are greeted with a special level on every stage, which you can get by getting a certain amount of stars. These levels, you have to retrieve the mechanic's hat so that he can look really fresh. These levels are more difficult than the average level, but they're still really fun. Thinking about how to beat the levels and just how different these levels are, taking what you've already learned and putting it to the next level, where you have to actually time things and you have to build the perfect machine. There is no different solution besides the correct solution in this. And with that, I still say the gameplay in Bad Piggies is still probably the best gameplay I've ever seen. And keep in mind, this masterpiece, this ultimate creation was made in 2012. Games from 2020 still do not match up to the incredible graphics that Bad Piggy has to offer. And best of all, it is not a $60 game. It is completely free, both versions of the game. This game it's so much better than any big hit release game that you could ever play. And honestly, if you haven't played Bad Piggies, you should definitely play it. The last thing that I want to talk about is feeding the king or queen pig. And every time you complete a level, you will get all of the goodie foods that you collected on the ground, and you can feed it to the king pig or queen. I don't know which one it is. And the king or queen pig will give you rewards such as scraps, power-ups, and level rewards. And now, here's a quick montage of me feeding King or Queen Piggy.
This is the best burrito I've ever eaten. Yum, yum, yum. This is the best burrito I've ever eaten. Yum, yum, yum. With plenty of beans and plenty of cheese. plenty of rice. Oh, isn't it nice? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. This is the best burrito I've ever eaten. Yum, yum, yum.
Wasn't that very nice? But that got me thinking, why do the bad piggies do so much for the king piggy? After all, you could see some of the piggies cowering in fear. None of these piggies get to eat besides the king. The king gets all the work that the peasant pigs worked for. They work so hard to get that food, and they don't even get a scrap of it. The king continues to enjoy his delectable dinner, but the other piggies do not get to eat. You can see that this actually will, in about 20 years in the timeline, create a paradox where the bad piggies overthrow the king piggies. But that video is for another time. Which, yeah, that totally happens, guys. Trust me. Anyways, other than that, the only thing left is this soundtrack. And I'm pretty sure y'all are familiar with it because it's just a banger. So I'll let y'all listen to it. In closing, a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Tune in, in the next 2 days as I make another game review.